Hi, you fantastic beast. Pennywise, the dancing clown here. Hello, I mean BoJess. I think I've been possessed by a clown or something. Anyway, welcome back to the Pennywise costume, what do you call it? Time-lapse. But anyway, so this one's gonna be a little bit more tutorial-y. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I'm showing you that you need to measure from the smallest part of your waist, which if you just, bend sideways, that would be, your waist, where you need to measure from to like the top of your knee. That's came up with about, I don't know, I think it was like 20 or 21 inches. Anyway, so I upped that to 28 inches, and that's going to be, I'm making the poofy shorts. I didn't even tell you. They're basically bloomers. Anyway, and then you're gonna want to also measure around your thigh and make sure that your thigh is roughly, like smaller than 42 inches. 45 inches. Sorry, 45 inches. Anyway, so I measured across my fabric, and that actually came up to 30 inches. And, that works. That's, I'm not gonna cut it to 28. And then you're going to measure from the side, the other side, and you're going to want to measure that 45 inches, unless, of course, your thighs are bigger than that. Like if they're, like, say, 46 inches, you'd want to go with, you'd want to measure it out to about probably 60 inches, give or take. So, also, this fabric is folded over, just so you know. I'm actually going to, later in this little video, cut the folded end to make these pants, but right now I don't. Anyway, here I am measuring it out and cutting it to the 45 inches. And then I'm going to fold it in half. The longer, okay, I'm folding from like crotch to my knee, and you're gonna take, let me think, did I add, I believe I added another like 4 inches to that. Let me look. I'm like, I don't even know. I think so. Anyway, so then I measured my thigh, and I believe it's plus 4 inches. I do believe. Or not my thigh, but 4 inches. And then I made a little cut there. You want to measure your hips, and down at the shorter end down there, you want to divide your hip size by 4, because you fold this in fours. Oh god, I'm confusing myself. See, this is why I don't make tutorials. I make time lapses instead. But anyway, you divide that by 4, and you want to add, because I believe mine came up to a little over 9, so I measured mine out to about 14 inches, and then you're going to cut like a circle. And I actually tried to mark it to make the, not a semicircle, like a quarter of a circle. I'll show you'll see how I cut it. Anyway, so now I'm gonna pull it out, and the shorter end, the bottleneck part, that's the part that's gonna go over to your hips, and that's why you needed to, measure your hips and add a few inches. Anyway, so the part that you're gonna sew, I will actually show you here in a second after I get done, smoothing everything out for whatever reason. You're gonna sew along the circular ends there, and then after I cut the bottom end, the longer end down there, I pull it out, and you'll see where it actually starts looking like shorts. Just a gigantic pair of shorts. Anyway, just to let you know that I am going to make a video of me dancing like Pennywise. To probably some like royalty-free music, because of course I do not want to lose my channel to copyright. I don't know, I'm gonna have a Pennywise dance party. It's gonna be fun. I'm also going to record my children's reactions. Alright, so I just got done sewing that, and now I am going to, pull the pants, out, and where the circular part of where you sewed at, you're going to sew the seam. You're going to sew that together, and my camera decided to move off, so I, goofing off my pants. Anyway, so then you're going to sew that there at the bottom, and the reason why I had you add the 8 inches, by the way, once you get done sewing this, they will look like gigantic shorts. Anyway, the reason why I had you add the 8 inches is because you're going to take the elastic and you're going to... I folded the cloth over... And, oh, Anthony, you've been caught climbing over the gate. Naughty, naughty. Now, I use that so that, you know, he wasn't getting into what I was doing here. You know, needles, not good for babies. Anyway, so I fold over the material a little bit, maybe about half an inch, and then I put the spandex in there, and I used the little pins so that I could hold it in there, but then I pulled the spandex out instead of sewing it while it's in there. So leave, like, I don't know, I left 3-4 inches open to where I could put... the spandex back in, though. Okay, so and then I'll show you. Here it is. I took one of those little, you know, safety pin, and I put it through the spandex, and I used the safety pin to be able to pull the elastic through, and then I just but I sewed the ends of the spandex together, you know, that way, and that way it didn't, I don't know, fall out, I guess. I suck at explaining things. I don't know why. I don't know why anybody ever listens to me talk. Jeez. But anyway, I didn't actually record me doing the bottom part. I thought I had hit stop record, and then I made lunch or something, and then I came back and I did the exact same thing that I did with the top. I did that with the bottom. And yeah, I forgot to hit record. Anyway, so here I am making the bottom part of the pants. What I'm actually doing is taking a pair of my own pants that are just a little bit bigger, because I wear normals like size 8. I think these are size 10, just so that it'd be a little bit bigger. And I actually measured from I cut it from the crotch all the way down. That way I would hopefully have enough fabric. And then... here I am cutting out the other one. Don't forget to fold it in half. That way you don't have to do, you know, as much, you know. And here I go. I'm doing exactly what I did with the arms by pinching some of the fabric up and putting the little pins in it. You should be able to see pretty good what I'm doing here. I kind of wish that I would have made them a little bit smaller. I make them a little bit smaller on the actual second one, and they turned out pretty good, It's awesome. Ooh, what is that? Oh. And, okay. I don't even know where I'm going here. Here I go sewing them. Anyway, I don't know what to say. I've gone crazy. Making this outfit just drove me crazy. Oh, and something else I'm doing is actually reading the book It. Now, I've never read it. It's the biggest book that I'll ever read in my life. Or so I hope. It is definitely the biggest book I've ever picked up and went, I'm gonna read this whole thing. Oy, so far it's really good. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. It's fun so far. It's actually, I love the differences between the 2 movies and the book, especially since, like Tim Curry's conversation with Georgie is like the first half, and then Bill Skarsgård's with Georgie is the second half of that whole conversation in the book. It's awesome. You know, it's not exact. But here I go. I am now, I actually doubled the ends over because the pants ended up being really, really long, and it's perfect. I'm drinking Radiation. That is not Mountain Dew. I just thought I'd throw that out there. That's why it doesn't say Mountain Dew on it. It's because I'm drinking Radiation. Just thought I'd, you know, let you know. I know, I'm such a doughhead. I cannot wait to get the wig. I painted my boots up. I'm letting them dry now. I'm gonna style the wig up after I get done with this video while it's rendering everything. And hopefully tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, I'm gonna be able to release the reaction my children have. I think Aurora is going to give me the biggest hug ever and have a full-on awesome conversation with me. And I think Anthony might freak out. I don't know. But yeah, oh man, my back got so sore during this, and I was like, gotta press through, I'm gonna make it. I'll be Pennywise. I'll finally be Pennywise. And I was so happy. You should have seen me doing my little dance. Don't worry, you will see the dance, but I've got to have the wig and the shoes, and I've got to have it all. Otherwise, you know, it just ruins it. Don't worry, you'll see it. It's coming. It's coming. Oh God, me sitting there messing with my pins. Oy. Just I should have cut that out, and I didn't. Oh well, it's in there now. It's in there forever. I really do hope that these videos have helped you. I do plan on trying to make a more in-depth type tutorial thing, but using a doll instead. Hopefully it'll work. Here I go, I'm putting my boots on. I've got to paint those. Oh, actually they're painted now, but they weren't painted then. Those are my clown boots. They were so amazing. So, and I was kind of laughing because I couldn't get the boot off with the deal on, because I was putting the deal around my leg, and then I made sure to put the pins. I'm not sure what that was. Yeah, just don't pay attention to that. That didn't happen. I think I was being mean or something to Robert. I don't know. But yeah, so I made the pins exactly where the boot and everything went. But then I sewed it to give it, like, I think I gave it 1.5 inches to 2 inches so that it would fit, and you can see how well the legs fit. And then I actually have Robert's help to put, you know, to be able to sew that on there correctly. Shoot. What I had Robert do was kind of hold it all the way. You see Robert there holding, like stretching it all the way out as I sew it. And that's what I ended up doing, to where the spandex would still go over the boots and go over my leg and everything else. If you don't have somebody to help you with, use lots and lots of movies, lots of DVDs, or put a book in there. Probably not a book because that might wreck the paper, but I would use, you know, something hard, hard plastic that doesn't move, just in case you don't have somebody that's willing to help you. Because Robert did get really tired. Robert's gonna love watching this through. He's going to be laughing at himself because he looks so goofy. He's making faces this entire time, and I keep going, dude, they can't see your face. There's Aurora, she's playing with a ferret. Goofy child getting in the way of my video. Dang it, Aurora. Pennywise is coming to scare you later today. He's gonna eat you. There's Robert! Goofball making faces. Gosh. I don't know if you just heard my daughter, but she said, Mom, I'm scared of Pennywise. Alright, but yeah, this is what Robert did to help me. Now she's yelling at me. Now she's mad. Anyway, so I was sewing these. I put them around my leg where I wanted them to go, and gave them about 1 inch, so that, or maybe it was 2, 2 inches. I recorded my ferret getting in my deal, and I put them where I wanted, and then that's where I put the DVDs in there, because Robert was sleeping at this point. It was late at night. Anyway, but yeah, so I just sewed over. I actually just left the long part on. I might fold it up underneath the boot, or I might not. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. You'll find out. I should have cut this out, and I did not. I think I've gotten lazy with my editing. Bad Jessica. Oh well. But anyway, okay, then here I go. I'm decorating. I'm putting the I don't even know. You know what? I don't know. Twine. I'll say twine. I'm putting the colorful stuff on the end. I am going to be sewing candy to this, because that's what I used. Was I poked holes into candy that looks like the thing on his outfit, and I didn't decorate it nearly as much as it is on his actual costume, because yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done. I've put so much work into this. So anyway, I hope that you did enjoy this entire series. I hope that it helped you out a bunch. And hopefully when I do the little doll thing, maybe, when I make the doll, that will help you out more. Daughter talking again. You're grounded till you're 90. Anyway, so yeah, I hope that this helped you. Stay tuned for me making the doll. I might try to make a painting of Pennywise. I'm not very good at painting, but I might try, because I want a Pennywise painting in my house. And hopefully it would scare the neighbors away. I don't know, I'm debating on whether I would put the Pennywise painting in my room, or if I'd put it in the living room. Not quite sure yet. Maybe I'd just put it in the living room. don't know. Anyway, alright, so I should be putting the candy on anytime now. Basically, I just take embroidery thread, embroidery thread, and tie the end of it, put the candy through, and then put it through the material and the string deal there, tie it again about 3-4 times, like triple knot it, and there you go. And yes, that is actual candy, so hopefully it doesn't break and fall off, but if it does, I have backup beads that don't quite look the same, or just, snag some more, candy from my mom's bathroom. You know how it goes. The weird things I've seen in life. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video here. Let me know what you thought by even leaving me a pulse up, a pulse down. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video, and hopefully I'll be Pennywise. You'll float down there. We all float down there. Yes, we do. Night-night.